অনুষ্ঠানে উপস্থিত হয়েছেন রাজ্যপাল জগদীপ ধনকর, রয়েছেন মুখ্যমন্ত্রী মমতা বন্দ্যোপাধ্যায়, রয়েছেন আদানি গ্রুপের কর্ণধার গৌতম আদানি এবং মূলত 19টি দেশের 250 জন প্রতিনিধি এই অনুষ্ঠানে এসেছেন। 49 জন প্রতিনিধি নিয়ে এই অনুষ্ঠানে গ্রেট ব্রিটেন।
Honorable Chief Minister West Bengal, Srimati Mamata Banerjee, distinguished dignitaries on and off the dais, participants in the Bengal Global Business Summit 2022, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Very warm greetings to all of you. Indeed gratified to be amongst you all at the 6th edition of Bgbs 2022. As constitutional head, it is my honor and privilege to welcome you all in Kolkata, city of joy, a city eminently glorified in the world for its rich heritage, architecture, art galleries, and cultural festivals. Last year, Kolkata's Durga Puja got well-deserved UNESCO Heritage Tag. Ladies and gentlemen, you are in the land of knowledge and wisdom, historically dotted in different time zones and regions by sages, seers, scientists, literary giants, freedom fighters, Nobel laureates, and many more. As first servant of the state, I stand for supreme welfare and betterment of West Bengal, to work tirelessly for reclaiming of its glorious pinnacle standing at independence. I envision West Bengal to script growth story, particularly of eastern part of the country. I vividly recall the words of our Prime Minister Narendra Modi while addressing the plenary session of Indian Chamber of Commerce. PM Modi said, I quote, "What Bengal thinks today, India thinks tomorrow," unquote. The Prime Minister echoed what Gopal Krishna Gokhale had said about Bengal almost a century ago. Ladies and gentlemen, if I flag issues, the wholesome object is to fast-track development of the state. My reflections exemplify my concerns and are in the nature of constructive suggestions. We must ever have accommodation for the other point of view, as more often than not, such point of view turns out to be the correct one. Bgbs, an annual feature since 2015, is taking place after interregnum of 3 years due to pandemic COVID menace. It is indeed heartening together that Bgbs 6th edition has attracted large number of delegates from within and outside the country. I have every hope and expectation that interaction and deliberations during coming days will bear fruit and help put the state of West Bengal on enhanced incremental growth trajectory. Finding that eastern part of the country, of which West Bengal is a very, very important state. Lagging behind on development parameters, Prime Minister Narendra Modi envisioned in 2014 Look East, Act East policy. Act East policy is premised on four C's: culture, commerce, connectivity, and capacity building. This focus is bearing fruits and results, with this area benefiting with enhanced connectivity and improved infrastructure. All these now largely in place would surely magnetically attract investment and human capital. Prime Minister Modi's vision for the region is Sagar, security for all and growth for all. This is working out as a game changer in the country that has recently seen unprecedented inclusive growth and massive empowerment and uplift of the lot of the vulnerable segments of society. West Bengal, financial hub of eastern part, a strategic border state with enormous potential for development, has to play decisive role under the mature leadership of Honorable the Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee. I have every hope that with her efforts, the disparity between East and West will be leveled. It will be appropriate for Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee to proactively catalyze, and I say so with a lot of hope and expectation, the Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee to catalyze development bonhomie with all concerned, as it is imperative to distance development from partisan stance. A greater reflection of political spectrum of the state in participation in such ventures would surely be motivationally wholesome. Ladies and gentlemen, West Bengal has intrinsic and cutting-edge advantages that can help it recover its glory of being once a hub of education, business, industry, and allied facilities. Abundance of natural resources such as coal, iron and water, coupled with fertile land, soil, make it ideal place for investment and economic growth. It's unrivaled. I emphasize, I have seen it very closely. It's unrivaled human resource. Genius is envied by all. This needs to be harnessed to optimum level. The state of West Bengal is an obvious international destination for investment given its climatic conditions, geographical location, rich human resource, heritage and infrastructure. From every consideration, the state gifted bountifully by nature with flora and fauna, mineral wealth, rich human resource, it has potential to change the economic landscape of this part of the country.